Hello everyone and welcome to, finally, after the several years in which we made a content week, the first video in week game thing. I had a stroke there. So, oh my god, how's this gone off the rails this quickly? So, first of all, like the comment, subscribe. I'm playing week 1 of the VBL-S season 8.1, whatever that means. I'm still not entirely clear. And I'm playing it against the Mono Mallard, whose team you can see over there, and the Wedgehurst Whimsicotts. Not the first time we played, I'm pretty sure. I believe we played in BDSP. I don't think we played last season. I think they were in a different draft pool to me. This time we're in the same draft pool. I drafted the Palafin, and then they drafted the Rain that people thought I maybe should have considered drafting the Palafin. They got round 4 Tinkaton as opposed to round 1 in the other div. They got round 6 Amoonguss instead of, I think it was 3 in the other div. I don't think anything else was particularly notable in terms of relative timing. I'm not sure Pelipper went in the other div. Raichu went, I think, around round 3 or 4. The team is pretty wacky. Beartic and Golduck as their main rain abusers aside from Thunder Raichu. And then theoretically anything can Terra Water and become a rain abuser. Sableye is an interesting, very toxic support mon to try and play against, so I have to keep that in mind. So, if 2 ground immunities, Pelipper and Scyther, but Pelipper does have access to Wide Guard, which is a concern if I wanted to run like an offensive Gabite, and then beyond that they also have the Rain, which makes it difficult to run offensive Gabite here. They have 2 rock resists in Primeape and Tinkaton. Neither of them are particularly good at taking water moves. In general, this team isn't great at taking water moves. I would say Amoonguss is pretty good at it, but I don't think Golduck or Pelipper particularly are. That said, they can obviously Terra Water to become better at taking water moves. But yeah, for a rain team, not great into water. That said, Pelipper does have a pretty decent matchup into Palafin defensively, so I have to generally consider how I'm pressuring it with the rest of my team. All the other things I'm saying. Speed tiers outside of rain, Salazzle and Jolteon are faster their entire team. In rain, Golduck is faster, and I think I only have a few. I think Scarf Raichu is slower than Golduck, and then I think I only have a few Pokemon that are faster than Scarf, with a Scarf than Beartic and Rain, especially if it is Jolly, not Adamant. Trick Room wise, slowest mon in the matchup is Amoonguss, and then they have this thing of mon slower than Go-Goat. But then this core is slower than the rest of their team, so if they have like a faster Pelipper, I can definitely undefeat it. Raichu does have Lightning Rod, unlike Jolteon, so it's pretty good defensively. Sorry, my app is just responding. They this game was originally supposed to be 5 hours ago, but you know, I understand that life be busy, especially when you are still like at home, and your parents often have more control over your thing than you have. So yeah, if they don't have rain up, their fire matchup is pretty wacky, especially because Pelipper's not one of them, so that means that Tinkaton, who is one of their core mons, and Amoonguss, who is one of their core mons, is weak to a lot of stuff. Tinkaton and Sableye are both very good fake out users. I don't know if they're gonna run Tailwind or not, which is interesting to consider, but I'd say generally, yeah, strong team in terms of pure offense. They have no ghost resist whatsoever, but I don't have a ghost type, so and then their dragon matchup is pretty mediocre, but it's not like actively bad. So this is the team I wound up going with. I've got Palafin. It's Jet Punch, Wave Crash, Ice Punch, and Protect. It has the safety goggles to help deal with Amoonguss. It's Terra Water for that extra damage of Jet Punch and Rain. It turns out the more multiplicative modifiers you stack onto a move, the higher damage it does. I wonder why that is. I have Terra Poison Salazzle, which is to just increase the power of Sludge Bomb. I forget what specific thing I wanted it for, but it's here for Fake Out. I was struggling to find a last lot on my team. Flamethrower is really good if Sun is not up. Helping Hand is genuinely just a good move. Malaga, so it's Zaragoza, Madrid, and then you have Malaga, Lokix. Lokix is honestly relatively challenging for their team to take well. They have a number of bug resists, but they do only have the 2 dark resists, so Sucker Punch is very good. Tinkaton is a problem, so I have to pressure a lot with Palafin and Salazzle, or Jolteon, but still a doable thing. Jolteon is here. I need a discharge on this simply so that I could hit around Raichu. That was the main thought process. I would really like to be able to damage around Raichu. I made sure to have Protect on the Pokemon that weren't Salazzle or Scarfed, so that I could discharge next to them in case I need to kill Pelipper or Golduck around Raichu. I don't know if Citrus Berry makes sense. I should probably be Utility Umbrella. I'm gonna last minute switch this up to Utility Umbrella. I like not taking extra damage in rain. It's generally good. This should allow me to live a hit from Golduck. I don't know the calcs, but it makes sense to me, so I'm gonna do it. Goodra here, Cartagena. It is very physically offensive because I want it to do alright. It's not supposed to be Dragon, it's supposed to be Terra Water. I don't know what happened there, but it's a good thing I'm looking at it now. Yeah, it's supposed to be Terra Water because then I don't die to Beartic. And Muddy Water is pretty strong in rain. It's okay outside of it. Dragon Pulse, they have 1 Dragon Resist, and Muddy Water hits it okay in rain. Thunderbolt is for Pelipper, which is otherwise relatively annoying. And then I have the Scarf Flamigo. This is faster than Beartic in rain, which is helpful. It is slower than Golduck, which is not helpful. So it is decent pressure, but it's not broken. And then I can Terra Flying to deal extra damage with Brave Bird. And Liquidation is strong in rain for the whole thing about them being boosted in rain. The stronger Brave Bird is to threaten Pelipper dominantly, to my memory. Sorry, it's the Mono Mallet. Very stressed for my first recorded game back in the season, so I'm definitely setting the challenge. Now guys, leave a like and comment down below if you think any of my sets I could have changed. If there's any feedback that you would give me. I really do appreciate it. I am struggling to understand the current gen. This is Terra Water because, again, water good. It's really my best way. Terra Blast at neutral is equivalent to my strongest, like not Terrad, is my strongest move into Raichu anyways, and then Terrad, it becomes stronger into Raichu. Oh, okay, no Raichu. Was that also no... That's also no, Amoonguss. Okay. Palafin eating real well here, I think. I've sent them game 2. There we go. Okay. Wait, was that no Tinkaton either? Wait, that couldn't possibly be no Tinkaton. Like, no one... You absolutely would have to be joshing me to tell me that that was no Tinkaton. Why am I bug? I probably should have been Dark. I don't know. I don't always understand the decisions I make. I guess my only Dark move is Sucker, which is not consistent. Good luck, have fun. Okay, this is interesting. Team seems kind of weak to the Terra Water Goodra, for sure. For sure. Sableye is interesting. I don't think it has Trick Room, but if it does, like, I mean, Spiritomb got Trick Room, Klefki got Trick Room. But I didn't think they had a Trick Room setter, which is something I meant to mention, is that they didn't have a Trick Room setter, but they have a lot of mons that are naturally slow. No, they don't have a Trick Room setter. I didn't bring a Trick Room setter. It's weird. I can only Palafin and Salazzle, so I can Fake Out and then switch into Goodra. Or I can offer damage if they don't lead Rain. Goodra, and then who else would I like in the back? I kind of want to go Lokix, just for game 1 at least, because I'm scared of Goodra, of Golduck, and kind of annoyed by Sableye, so I'll go Lokix. I'm not thinking... Oh yeah, Jolteon's obviously also Terra Water because it's Camerupt. Because it hits Camerupt, rather. Yeah, I want to Fake Out Golduck and then switch into Goodra. I think they're going to click Tailwind. If I had to guess, I think that's what I would guess. Let's see if they do something different. They do click Tailwind. I kind of want a Helping Hand and Thunderbolt the Golduck. And probably commit Terra Water this turn. I want to take no damage on Goodra. I think they might Ice Beam it. I'm not sold on Salazzle getting a hit off this turn. I think they double it. Actually, okay, that's good. They double the other slot. So, good news is Salazzle maintains its Focus Sash. Bad news is obviously that they still have a positioning advantage, and they have information now. Okay, 147, so it's definitely still fastest mon. I want to protect Goodra and Sludge Bomb Pelipper. They might just Rock Slide. This is the cap I'm looking for. Lokix. Choice Band Tinted Lens. That is true. That's not the set that I put. I thought that this had imported my custom sets. Did it lose my other custom sets? What are the other custom sets? What other Pokemon do I have on the team? I imported them all manually, so I would have thought it had them, but... Salazzle? No, I lost my custom sets. Okay, well that's annoying. I don't know why I am making... Oh yeah, look, honestly, I'm just gonna Muddy Water. Okay. They Edge, and then they Hurricane. I don't know, I should have maybe protected. I don't know. I make weird decisions at some points. It does get Sucker, it does not get the other one. Could be Sash. Palafin, Hero, Jet Punch. Like, I don't know this mod's like bulkiness well enough to make these decisions. I'm not super familiar with Lycanroc Midnight. I've really only dealt with the other two forms. So, okay. Now, if we consider the 252 and the Rain, okay, it should KO. So that makes me want to Sludge Bomb the Pelipper again. Okay, it Terror Rocked. It is Sash. We'll see what it went for. It went for the annoying one. Okay, Hurricane doesn't KO. They flinch me. I mean, it's not that relevant because I should be moving first now. I'm gonna Sludge Bomb the Pelipper and Jet Punch the Lycanroc. Okay, that's not going to change my decision-making process. What do they have lost? If it's Sableye, this is good. If it's Beartic, this is okay. It's Beartic. Yeah, I'm just going to hit it with my strong and fast move. No, I'm going to Jet Punch. Okay. GG. I don't know Beartic's defensive stats. I would have expected it to take more, but I don't have a boosting item, so... it's like I always say, the... 9580, that's relatively bulky. Okay. You too, friend. Okay. How do they adapt? It seems difficult for them to do. Pelipper was not... Okay, so we know Lycanroc was Focus Sash. Pelipper did not reveal an item. I kind of want to lead Salazzle with Jolteon, and then still a Palafin in the back and Goodra in the back. I think that's what I'd do. I expect them to click Rain Dance. I kind of want to Volt Switch the Golduck slot. They foul played? Okay. I'm Utility Umbrella, so I'll definitely live. I guess I Sludge Bomb and then I Terra Water and Volt Switch. Because all I really need is like the one extra turn, right? Okay, that crit is very terrifying. What the hell? Oh, it didn't die. Okay, I've got Jet Punch though. And I'm in baby form, so I don't take as much from foul play. Okay, that's not the slot I affected them to do that into. This is the same as rain base power damaging, so. I don't think they have a resist to bring in that isn't like Pelipper, if they even have Pelipper. Okay. We'll see what comes in this last slot. Did I reveal Sash last game? I did. I think I bring Goodra in this slot and protect Palafin. Because I want to sack Trailblazer. That's interesting. Oh, that's right, Lycanroc. I kind of want to... I think I want to Jet Punch and Muddy Water. Can I please just hit this Muddy Water? That was a weird decision. Oh, they're faster. They are naturally faster, okay. Oh, so Sableye is the item. Misclicked? The slot? I still have, I mean, like you meant to hit Palo? I still haven't had 2 more ones. Okay. I want to protect this one, and then, what, switch into Salazzle? I didn't even know that Rock Slide, to be honest. I'm gonna Dragon Pulse and Jet Punch. The Terror is funny. Do they get the flinch? Like, it's not gonna matter because I still have Fake Out in my last slot. I still have Jolteon, so I could always stall out. Oh no, I didn't have Salazzle anymore. I could protect Jolteon though, and then I was guaranteed to be faster the turn after. Okay, well, you know what, that was a series. I'm very confused by some of the things that they brought. The foul play Rain Dance Sableye, I imagine it has Fake Out, and I do wonder what the last move is. Just everything with Rock Slide has Rock Slide. It only revealed Ice Beam last game. I don't know, maybe I should have played someone differently, but I felt like I had enough resources that I wasn't afraid to take some chip. Like, they crit me and I still survived. I definitely think Terra Watering there was a reasonable decision. That damage was not very impressive. But if I didn't have the Utility Umbrella, I would have died because of the crit. Because the Utility Umbrella functionally cancelled out the crit. I think Rain does a 1. Boost 1.5x, but it reduces to half. I'm pretty sure that's how Rain and Sun work. Obviously for the inverse. Obviously Lokix didn't get to hit the field. Neither did Flamigo. But sometimes you just might take a different trip to Valencia or Malaga. The important thing is that Cartagena, Gijon, Zaragoza, and Madrid were all destinations of choice, and Palafin was okay, you know. This was a weird Palafin matchup, but it did alright. Salazzle did pretty well. Lokix was obviously very threatening, even if I hadn't got off that thing. They used Lycanroc pretty interestingly. Obviously not getting Tailwind up this second game made it a more odd choice, because it meant that it was always getting threatened by, well, everything on my team, right? The only one that I had that was slow was Goodra. Even base Palafin is speed faster. Is speed faster? I wonder if it had Sucker. I know it revealed Stone Edge. So I do wonder if Sucker was the lost, but obviously we can't be sure of that. Beyond that, I think that my team turned out okay, but I think they brought some interesting decisions. Not bringing either of their Fake Out users was weird, not bringing Amoonguss was a bit strange. They had Camerupt, but it never hit the field, and like I still had Terra Water for it, even if they were that worried about Jolteon. I had Muddy Water for it on Goodra. I just feel like it was a bit slow since they don't have Trick Room. But maybe it was fast, because if it was fast, I think it's faster than... I mean, it's still Jet Punch, but obviously they can Terra out of that. But if they Terra out of it, they lose the electric check. If it's max speed, Timid or Jolly, look at that 1-on-1. So that means in Tailwind it would have been faster than Jolteon, which would have been funny. Slower than Flamigo though. But ultimately, guys, I thank you all for watching. This has not been a bad debut for Shelgontbijt in their holiday in Spain. Yeah, definitely leave a comment below, leave a like, and thanks a lot to Mono for having the game. It's probably be coming out a few days after we play it. So thank you all for watching.